是到萨斯卡通的第二天，大家看看啊，现在早上不到10点，零下16度。那么与之对应的呢是萨斯卡通今天是阳光明媚啊，昨天呢是有点阴天，这说明什么？说明冷空气来了。这是降温后的萨斯卡通秀，阳光普照大地。左边就是萨斯卡丘温河，现在我们在市中心靠着河边行驶。这是我4月1号来过的那个教堂，现在雪还没下来，应该在天上在积蓄力量。据说萨斯卡通的冬天一直可以有这种阳光。不过地面可能就没有，不像现在这样了，更多时候是覆盖着白雪。这是马上要去看的一个萨森理工的一个专业的教室啊，说白了就是一个大型的一个什么呀，一个工厂。那他是教什么专业的呢？我们待会来看看啊，大家看一下啊，萨斯卡丘文，咱们放大看看，萨斯卡丘文理工。这是它的萨斯卡通的 campus English Crescent。Heavy equipment truck and transport program.
Welcome to the Heavy Equipment Truck and Transport School. This is our shop.
Wow. Shop, workshop. Wow.
You can see all the equipment we have here for the students to work on. A variety of tractor trailers.
Truck.
Yeah, we have a variety of tractors, highway tractors.
So they learn how to fix them?
Yes, they learn how to fix them here. You can see here they're working on the front end of one of our machines.
Wow.
They have it taken apart right now, the suspension and the steering.
Oh, suspension, steering.
Specifically, students graduate from this program, they will just
Oh, this is exhausting.
fixing the.
Yes,
是排气管
and
吧
they would join apprenticeship, typically also, and become apprentices. But yeah, the primary goal is learning how to fix equipment, and we have more equipment this way.
Oh, so all the class are on the real machine.
Yes, yeah, there's a lot of opportunities to work on real machines here. You can see here they have a scraper that they're doing an oil change on.
Oil change.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, from here.
Yeah. This machine has 2 engines, so they're changing the oil in the back and the front engine.
Oh, 2 engines.
Yeah.
What's this machine for?
This is a scraper. It picks up dirt. You can see here,
Oh, yeah.
if we see from the front, it picks up dirt into the bowl. It fills the bowl up, drives somewhere else, and then it empties the bowl out. It's for moving dirt around.
So 2 engines.
Yeah, a front engine and a back engine. It pushes and pulls at the same time.
How many students can study at the same time?
60 students.
60.
60.
60.
60, yes.
60.
Yes.
Okay.
And we always have international students and domestic students.
Oh, you already have international students?
Yeah, there's international students and domestic students here. We have both.
May I ask how many international students?
I believe right now we have 10 international students.
10 international students. These graduates must be high demanded.
Yes, there's a very high demand for our graduates at the moment. Basically, any graduate who wants a job can find a job at the moment. We always have employers coming by looking for students to work for them.
Yes, fantastic. So may I ask what's this?
In this area, the students work on engines. This is an advanced class that's taken in their third year.
Third year.
Yes. It's in total a 4-year program. The first year, well, the first 2 years are 35 weeks in total, and then the next 2 are 8 weeks each, so 16 weeks in total.
So they learn how to fix
Engines. So
Engines.
Here they're working on fixing diesel engines. They learn how to fix bulldozers, things like that. The scraper you saw back there. Forklifts like we have sitting here to work on.
tractor.
What does the students in the first year certificate program learn?
What do they learn? They start with basic tools, so how to use basic hand tools like hacksaws and files. They learn how to work on drive lines. They work on how to do vehicle maintenance. They learn the basics of engine maintenance. They learn how to handle things such as tracks and undercarriage on equipment. They learn how to disassemble and work on things like the gearboxes here.
As I know, the tools to fix these machines are very expensive,
Yes, they are.
and you provide it for them.
Yeah, we provide tools for use here, and many workplaces will provide tools for their employees. Others will provide them with an allowance to purchase their own tools from. This is a room where we store a lot of our training aids.
Oh, training aids.
Yes, you can see here we have axle assemblies and transmissions that are worked on.
Oh, transmission.
Yeah, this is a transmission which is taken apart in later years. Here's a set of truck transmissions.
Truck. Oh my goodness.
These are all disassembled on almost a monthly basis by different classes. They take them apart, they look at them, they measure everything, they put it back together again, they learn how it works. These differentials were in fact just apart a few days ago. I saw the students working on them, but they're already back together again in here. Try not to fall over this.
All the students can assemble them back?
Yes, yes. Sometimes with guidance, but yes. That's the end goal. And we have a variety of engines used in different classes also.
Different engines.
Yeah, a variety of different engines. Different sizes, different types, different ages.
Oh, different ages, yeah.
Some
So
of these are older, some of these are newer.
Students must handle how to fix all kinds of them?
Yes, they must learn how to fix all kinds of engines. It's a very comprehensive course. There's a lot to learn.
So they will learn up to 4 years.
Yeah, it's a total of 4 years.
4 years.
The first year is much longer, but the later years are short. First year builds a large amount of knowledge, and then the last 2 or 3 years are just expounding on that knowledge. You can see some of the tools we use here are quite large. There's a pipe wrench there.
Whoa,
Yes,
very big.
that's what I mean by large tools that we use here.
Yeah. So the students must be very strong.
Well, they can't be weak.
Kind of be weak.
They don't have to be super strong because a lot of the things we use are so heavy that we use cranes to move them.
Yes.
But it does require a certain level of fitness.
What's this?
This is also a transmission. This is a transmission from a bulldozer.
All big ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Much bigger than the passenger vehicles.
Yes. Yeah, no, I don't think I have a passenger transmission here. No, I don't think I do. But passenger transmissions are a lot smaller. They're like this big.
Yeah.
Whereas that's
Looks
obviously
like a
much
toy.
bigger.
The real one.
They kind of do, yes.
Oh, that's amazing. What's this? It's tools?
These are tools, yeah. These are blocks and supports so that when we lift machines up, we have steel blocking to place underneath it to make sure it doesn't fall. It's for safety. We have a variety of that, a variety of lifting equipment.
And these things are very heavy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is around 1,000 kilos.
Wow, 1,000 kilo.
But that's why we use cranes for it. That's why we have, for example, the overhead crane up there.
Oh, crane.
Yeah.
Yes. crate.
But that's the vast majority of our shop. It's rather a whirlwind tour, I apologize.
It's a real life.
Yes.
Not too many people think the meat, the veggies grow up in supermarket.
Yeah.
I don't know how real world industry behind.
Yeah, no, exactly. The things you see here are involved in everything from building houses to working in supermarkets, working in warehouses.
Yeah, behind that. It looks not so soft.
Yeah, it's
so friendly. So light.
the real workhorses behind everything we have and do.
Yeah, you see, this one is weigh what, a ton, am I right?
Yeah, it weighs about a ton.
A ton, and you must disassemble, assemble, and fix them.
Yeah, the students will disassemble this completely. They measure all the components inside, then they reassemble it correctly.
I mean, it's so heavy.
Yeah, but that's why we use the crane, for example. The pieces have to be lifted off with the crane.
I mean, if you want to open it and remove this part, you must use a crane.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
The smaller pieces sometimes we'll have two students work together on, but pieces like the end cover here or the housing, they'll just have the crane lifted off.
Yeah, it's real metal.
It's easier and safer.
Yes. Wow, fantastic. All real ones.
Yeah.
Do you study theories?
Sorry?
I mean, do you study on paper?
Yeah, about 40% is classroom and about 60% is in the shop.
40%.
So there's theory study and shop shop work.
How about the apprenticeship? Or how about the practical components?
So we also, as part of the 1 year, the 35 weeks that they're here, there's 2 weeks with a local business. We negotiate which business they go to. They get some choice. Sometimes we assign them to a business.
Would they be able to stay with the company when they finish all the programs and the
So what happens often is that they'll go to their work placement, and if it works out, if they like the workplace and the workplace likes them, usually when they're done their schooling here, they'll go to work there. That's very common.
Do they have the journeyman?
Yes. So after you finish all 4 years, if you pass your journeyman exam, then yes, you have your journeyman. The journeyman is the end goal here.
Oh, you mean after 4 year study and pass all the exams, they can.
Then they can be a journeyman.
They can be a journeyman.
Yes.
But when my question is that when they start here, do they need a journeyman to be their?
Oh, they need to, yes. They do need to work under a journeyman.
Under journeyman.
They need to apprentice to a journeyman. Yes.
Yes. How many practice hours they should accumulate?
It's a total of 7,200 hours.
7,000.
Roughly 4 years.
4 years. So it mixed with the study here.
Yes.
Well, I believe if you want to be a apprenticeship, you have to be PR, right? So
Sorry?
But if
Oh,
you want to be
yes.
an apprentice, you have to be
I believe so. I believe you need your permanent residency, but that I'm not 100% certain of.
Right. So what about the international students here? Do they just finish their 1 year program and they get into work, and then meanwhile they will apply for PR? And
That's
then
what I've
come
seen
back?
typically happen. Yeah.
Right.
What I've seen with most international students is they'll find a job, which is quite no problem with the certificate,
Right.
and then they will work while they're attempting to get their permanent residency, and then once they have that, they can enter the journeyman program.
Right. So basically, when they graduate from the certificate program and get into the 1 year
Yes.
work experience, that can be counted towards their first year apprenticeship or second year apprenticeship.
I'm not 100% sure how their trade time counts at that point. I do know that Sask Apprenticeship and Trades will sometimes go back to older work they've done, and if they can validate that that was acceptable work, they will accept that as part of their hours.
No worries. They will find a job, get a PR before they be a journeyman.
Those are questions you'd have to direct towards International Student Society, because I don't know the details. I just know that we do have a fair number of international students.
And they find a way out.
Yeah, and they find something to do afterwards. I know a lot of them find jobs. I do know that because I know where a lot of them work. So
That's good to know.
yeah,
That's more important.
yeah,
Good program.
I believe it is. Yes.
It's real man's program.
I don't like to hype myself up too much, but I think we do a good job here.
Yeah.
And it's very much a high demand career. We have a lot of demand for our graduates.
Definitely. Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
那我们再看看这些美丽的这个充满了力量感的这些大型机械。
Of course.
这才是真正干活的家伙，不是我们那些家用的这种汽车，你知道吧？很高兴给大家介绍真正的这个硬汉级的这个课程给大家这是真正男人应该学的但也有女生学不过比较少就是了。Do you have girls start here?
This year we have 3 female students. Not necessarily strong, but they do need to be fit because there is quite a bit of physical work involved in the trade.
How many pounds they need to lift?
It's quite helpful if you can lift 50 pounds.
Okay.
50 pounds.
50 pounds and maneuver it. No matter how strong you are, you're not lifting that.
No.
That's just over 2 tons, that transmission there.
But I think even you operated the crane, you need some power.
Well, yes, yeah.
But that's something
link
that
them
good
together.
to mention in the video. You need to lift out like 50 pounds.
50 pounds.
Yeah, you do need to have a basic physical fitness to do the job, unfortunately.
Once you start to work in the workshop, your power will increase.
Yeah,
It's
It
just
did-
like kind of fitting.
it did for me, so.
You don't need extra workout time.
No. It's not a job that requires you to go to the gym too often.
你要学这个课，至少你要用手能够举得起50斤，大概25公斤吧，能够操纵要有这种基本的力量素质。有这个力量素质的话呢，你不管是男生女生都可以学这是接触真实世界的这个一个很好的一个项目，而且非常的好找工作。你全部4年学完了，你可以拉到 journeyman， 就是师傅吧，就算是你就可以带徒弟了。那么你就可以独立从业了。然后呢，一般来讲呢，你在这个拉到这个journeyman之前，你先找工作先读2年拿到这个证书，然后你找了工作，你就可以申请 PR 了。那么申请完 PR 之后，你继续学习，把后面2年课程学完，然后你就出师自己成为师傅了好的，这个我是海叔这个如果你对这个萨省理工的这个重型机械与卡车的这个维修这个项目或者这个专业感兴趣，可以跟我联系。我的微信号是 Canada9969，欢迎大家加海叔微信，也希望你关注我的频道，点赞、留言、转发给更多的朋友。好，谢谢大家。